feel like a sippy cup. I got a chance to catch about, I want to say 5 minutes of your live last night, Kwame. I was actually with my daughter, getting ready to put her to bed or whatever. So you kind of started talking about some things or whatever I ain't really want her to hear. So I got a chance to listen to it for 5 minutes, but I didn't listen to the whole thing or whatever case may be. So I'm gonna listen to the whole thing right now. I didn't know you were live. Somebody told me you were live. So I went straight into the live. Like, I didn't read. Spitting Fire. Hey, I'm hoping you're doing good, Spitting Fire. Stick around. I'm about to say some things or whatever case may be. I think that it would you definitely, you know what I'm saying, I would love to hear your feedback on it. So Kwame Brown went live last night and did a response video back to a video that I did entitled "Oh Shit." And the video was basically about talking about him, Tommy Sotomayor, and Gravity Takeout. And I was in the video, I was kind of like, you know, if you guys can find a way to work together in regards to saying, hey, let's stop all the nonsense, the drama, the beefing or whatever, and let's get back to focusing on our mission. Again, I said that I wasn't subscribed to Tommy Sotomayor, but since I know that Tommy Sotomayor was in the mix, what I did was I said, well, it would be fair for me to look at his videos or whatever case be and see what he has been doing. The last two videos that I seen was something, one was about a fire in the Bronx, and he was talking about fire safety and fire extinguishers. The other video was about Gravity Takeout. I really didn't care anything about that. That ain't have nothing to do with me or whatever case may be. Kwame Brown, the last two things that I saw from him was the interview with Gilbert Arenas and on Mr. Skinny's channel, and it was another about something else or whatever case may be. And then Gravity Takeout, he basically, his last two I think was responding to Tommy Sotomayor. But my purpose was, I feel like as men we should be able to sit down and have a conversation, a tough conversation or whatever case it be. So Kwame Brown, you know, I said, hey, if you guys want to respond. If not, it is what it is. Either agree to disagree and leave each other alone, or, you know what I'm saying, you know, work something out. So he went live, and I don't know if it was one of those, you know, I don't know what type of live it was. Like I said, I only got 5 minutes of it. So I really can't judge off that 5 minutes. But one of my subscribers, who were, I guess, also subscribed, which you guys can see the thumbnail, he was like, you know, Kwame Brown went live, and he, you know, he put your name in the title, you know, which is fine. And then he was like, weak weasels and snakes in the grass and all this other stuff in the title. And I was like, so I had to go back. So I had to go back and look at the title, and I was like, I said, well, maybe he was like, maybe it's separated. Maybe it's, you know, my response to Tough Love, and then, you know, it's separated. You know, I'm also going to be talking about weak weasels. I'm also going to be talking about snakes in the grass. But it's like this ongoing, flowing, extended sentence. So I'm like, okay. But I do know, like, you know, especially, I guess, whatever time it was late where he at. I don't know if he had a couple drinks. I don't know if he was just, you know, a whole lot of stuff was on his mind. So he just was, you know, because some people do that, and I get that. I understand that. So, I screenshot the comment that really sparked this conversation or whatever case may be. So I'm going to start this video for Kwame, his response to me, and I'm going to respond. Good morning. Salute to everybody in the chat. We're going to have a tough conversation, and I'm going to match the energy in this video. So if this video stays on a positive level, then we're gonna stay on a positive level. If it stays on a we men and we're just talking level, cool. Okay, so I'm hoping that's where it stays. So we're gonna get started. Let's get started. Salute, I see. Me says he wasn't talking negative, which is why I said I want to listen to the video before I respond, because I know people like to be in the comments and they like to start beefs and stuff like that or whatever. But I did see the title for myself, and it did kind of throw me back. Like, are you trying to say like I'm a weak weasel? Because I have no videos ever one time calling Kwame Brown a bust. No videos ever talking about Kwame Brown's children, his girlfriends, or anything, like just disrespecting them. So I wouldn't put all of that in the same title. And then say we're gonna have a man-to-man conversation. However, again, I don't know. So I want to listen to this before I reply. I think that's fair. Y'all think that's fair? I think it's fair. Let me listen to this and then I'm going to reply. Okay? But salute to everybody in chat. Last man standing. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Uncle Stu, listen, this is about to be a great video. It's about to be a great video, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. I want to listen to the video before I respond. I just think that based on who I am, I think it's important to get all the details. So here we go. Man, I got this water. It's like a sippy cup. It is 50 degrees out here, y'all. I got my hoodie over here.
When you're a driver deluxe, you can drive with your knee like this. When you're a hell of a nigga, you drive with your knee around the road.
Okay.
Yep. You niggas don't do that at home.
Hey, listen. Okay. Hey, listen. I ain't start cursing nobody out. I ain't snapping on nobody. I'm listening. I'm not saying no negative stuff. I'm listening to what he said to me, so that way I can respond back accordingly. Okay. John said, "Hey, Kwame led with respect, bro." Okay, cool. No problem. I'm again, man. Let me let this thing play because it's like 40 minutes. So you know.
If you're not a hell of a nigga, you don't qualify to do that. Don't drive like this now.
Hey, y'all, I'm supposed to be on this this water diet, right? I started my boxing training again, and I'm telling you, man, I'm hungry, bro. Golly, bro. Jesus Christ. Shit, I had to run 6 miles. I'm telling you, man, I'm dehydrated. I feel dehydrated.
I'm a stunt man. I'm a bust.
Salute everybody in the chat.
I'm a bust. I'm a highly trained bust. Don't none of y'all do this.
It's good, but I'm tired.
Only highly trained bus can do this.
But I'm getting right though. I'm getting right. I'm getting back to.
All right. Bro, this is not to influence any kids or anyone. But yeah, I'm a highly trained bus.
I seen some of y'all in the comment section over there too.
So I can just drive like this.
That's what's up, John. I hear you. I appreciate that too. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna listen. We're gonna see what happens.
Whenever you hollered in the street line, you wanna get dead around. I don't know what's making you worry.
I don't like drinking this water.
Caesar was amazing in that. Oh, let me check something out. Yo! I'm such a black guy. Man, don't make me get out the car. Don't make me get out the car. These niggas. See, only black people. See, that was wrong. That why? Only us. Man, white folks would have saw me before I hit the block. They already would have called the police. These niggas see me out here blowing the horn and they can't hear nothing. Jesus Christ. Knowing these Negroes ain't sleep at 11:23. Tying my shoes up because I'm in the hood. I'm in my old neighborhood. I had to keep my shoes tied on tight. But these niggas sleep. But yeah, man, I'm gonna respond to Tough Love, and I want to talk about some things that was going on.
Okay.
You know, I want to talk about a few algorithm things. I ain't gonna say their name, but goodness gracious, some of these algorithm things saying any goddamn old thing. Them niggas doing jumping jacks trying to get my attention, boy. Goodness gracious. Man, some of you algorithm thought, man, you niggas need.
Let me start this off real quick like this. Kwame, I remember 10 Toes Down did an interview, right? And I was like, yo, you know, good interview, you know what I'm saying? But just as a person who's interviewed a lot of people, make sure, you know what I'm saying, you cover certain things and you allow people, you know what I'm saying, to have a chance to reply. So salute to 10 Toes Down, you know what I'm saying? I think we had a very good talk or whatever. Here's my thought process on this already. Messy people are going to take how you're starting the conversation right now. When you say tough love, I'm responding to tough love, and you say algorithm thoughts, and you put it all together and you jumble it up. Oh my God, he's calling him an algorithm thought. So my thought process, especially when you're doing a lot of stuff, like me personally, when I sit down and I address topics, I try not to be doing a whole lot of movements or whatever. So I'm focused on the topic. Or not saying that you're not. But you know, you driving and eating and you know what I'm saying? And then it's like you're talking about one thing or you're going to address one thing, but then, you know what I'm saying, you have a whole lot of other things that you put on with it or whatever case may be. And I can see why people were like, oh, this is this and this is that. But I'm glad I'm listening for myself. I'm glad I'm listening for myself. But here we go.
You give it up, man. You niggas are doom and gloom. Say my name, say my name. You acting kind of shady. These niggas saying my name.
Salute. I see y'all.
Making up bullshit story. Nigga just trying to get a nigga attention. Nigga, give it up. I'm not gonna say your name. Shit.
I hear you, love it.
I need to get Project Pat to make a rap about
Salute, Kwame. Okay, cool. That's great. Hopefully you got
that slow down. Whole ass niggas doing jumping jacks trying to get my attention.
Yeah,
Kwame. Project.
They was trying to I don't know if they was trying to hype me up, you know what I'm saying, or whatever case may be, but I don't, that's not the way it worked, bro. I'm gonna listen to your video, you know what I'm saying, before I reply. So that way, you know what I'm saying, we can have this dialogue or whatever. Queen Mercy, thank you for telling me to read the comments or whatever. I didn't know he was in here. That's good stuff though. That's good stuff. Let's rock out. Let's rock out. It is sad, but you know what I'm saying, that's not the way we gonna rock out. You know, I'm not just gonna go off of what somebody else said. I'm gonna see for myself. So I want to listen to you, brother, because when you were on last night, I only heard like 5 minutes, and I was putting my little one to sleep or whatever. You know, so that's a whole ritual within itself. So I couldn't listen to you and what you were saying and pay attention to her or whatever. I couldn't multitask like that. So I wanted to give you the respect you deserve and listen to what you had to say before I reply or whatever case it be. So it's no, I don't have any issues. I'm just going to address whatever it is that you said. All right. If you got a minute, stick around. No, that's cool. That's cool.
That nigga too good. But man, give it up already. Shit. It's 2022, nigga.
I'm never getting this water with this sippy cup thing.
But tough love, let me pull over for a second. Because I don't know how my service going to do.
I feel you on that. Service be acting crazy.
But tough love, let me respond to you, my brother. Damn, these cookies got my mouth dry as all I don't know what. Goodness gracious. How many y'all eat grandma cookies? Boy, these cookies here, boy, they something else. These cookies are something else. But tough love. I'm a little bit confused on how to respond to you, brother Tough Love.
Okay.
I really am. Because I like you. And I think you're a man of integrity, a military man. And all these things in your background says integrity. Your message says positivity. Your message says building with black
Crystal,
men,
I see
holding
you.
people
Salute.
accountable. But at this point, I'm going to have to hold you accountable, sir. Here's why. And
Okay.
I believe we can talk like men. That's why I don't have bad
Can you
conversations
hear
with
it? Can
men like
everybody
you
hear it?
because I can already tell you the type of man that it can go either way. You give you your respect, you get it in return. But if you want to do the silly jokey shit, you can give it right back. I've seen you on different platforms.
Okay.
So I'm gonna come to you just like I would like for you to come to me, and you have with respect.
I appreciate that.
So
I appreciate you
I
saying that.
still gotta hold you accountable
Okay, let's get it. I'm
because
here
you
for it.
said that me and this brother, I'm gonna say his name correctly this last time because you brought up the video. You said me, Tommy, and Gravity Takeout are three important people, and that we need to get together, and that we have a good message, and all these things. And you said you watched his last video, and that he was talking about a
Ashy.
fire extinguisher.
Mm.
Well, it's like I said.
Hold on, Kwame. Um, I don't know. I don't know when you came in here, but I just want to make sure that I verify this because I don't plan on doing any more response videos. So I want to make sure this one counts. Um, Let me give you some background on Tommy Sotomayor. About 2.5 years ago, right when my daughters were born, I came to YouTube. I was invited to a platform, and the person that invited me to the platform asked me about Tommy Sotomayor. What I knew about Tommy Sotomayor 2.5 years ago is that Tommy Sotomayor that said that black people should be rounded up like Hitler did the Jews. And I said, damn, he sound like a black Hitler. And that statement put me front and center on Tommy Sotomayor's bullseye. Tommy Sotomayor then um, proceeded to dox me. So he talked to the baby mama, put photos up, me naked, all types of stuff, right? Call me names, all types of stuff, just a bunch of stuff. Everything that's happening to you and Gravity Takeout now happened to me about 2.5 years ago. It took me everything in my power um, to refrain myself. And this is what I mean. My grandmother, she ended up passing away. I had a close friend, you know what I'm saying, a brother in arms passed away. I had my daughters that were born. One of them was having a medical issue or whatever. Okay. So I was retiring from the military. I had a lot going on. I was trying to finish my master's degree in school. So I had a lot going on. YouTube was not my priority. I had to prioritize, and YouTube lost. So since I really wasn't I really wasn't taking YouTube serious. I was just kind of making videos or whatever. I didn't really what I said, Gravity Takeout, salute to Gravity Takeout. Package your message. My message was not packaged. And it turned into a back and forth with Tommy Sotomayor. That was an old situation or whatever. So coming back to YouTube, you know what I'm saying, I talked to my family members, I let them know, hey, I'm getting ready to start my YouTube channel or whatever. But to me, you know, I'm not going to entertain beef. I'm not going to get sucked into that nonsense or whatever case to be. Because what I was ready to do would have took me away from my children. Okay? So the fact of the matter is, I realize it is very concerning when somebody is talking about your family, somebody is talking about your character, somebody is trying to put you on blast. I made a statement about a man's platform and what he stated, and that man decided that said, I'm going to put your family members on display. I'm going to talk about your military career. I'm going to do all of these things. And I'm like, you know, all of this wasn't necessary. But like I always say, like, you never know when a man is at his breaking point. You never know what you're saying online, how a man is going to react. So it took a lot for me. It took a lot for me to remain calm or whatever case may be. Again, you know what I'm saying, just retiring. A lot of things was changing in my life. So I totally get what you and Gravity Takeout going through. Like I said, my grandmother, she, you know what I'm saying, you know, RIP to my grandmother. During that time, you know, I never knew my father. I found out that my biological father passed away. So it was a lot of stuff going on. You know, Tommy, I think he credited himself like I ran him off of YouTube. Brother, I had so much going on that YouTube was not a priority for me. However, you know what I'm saying, you entitled to think what you think. I personally, I'm in a new space in my life. I'm in a new space in my life. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not who I was. I don't have the energy to go back and forth with men and beef with them over. I've seen real beef, brother. I've been in Afghanistan and Iraq. I've been in the streets. I've seen some real beef, and where I'm willing to take it, like it's going to be a total other thing. That's why I try to be as optimistic as possible. I said that I seen the last two videos of Tommy because I felt like for me to even speak on the man, I would have to say, well, let me at least watch a video to say I watched the video. Two videos. One video with him talking about fire safety from something that happened in the Bronx. Where, like I said, damn, that reminded me to check my fire extinguishers. And also he's talking about gravity takeout. I didn't care for that video. But I watched it to see what he was saying. I watched your last two videos, and I watched Gravity Takeout's last two videos. That way I could come and kind of have an opinion. You did state something that I heard, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to get to that part because that was the 5 minutes that I did here. But I wanted to give you that backspiel that I understand the frustration with someone saying, I'm going to use your family members or use the people that know you or use the people that sit down and they're vindictive and bitter and they want to say something about you. I get it. I understand. I've been there. It is what it is. But I remain optimistic because I believe that it's healthy for me. I don't want anyone holding headspace and room in my mind or whatever. I want to use that for positive things. I want to use it for building or whatever. So Kwame, I hope you understand that, my video about people working together or just agreeing to disagree and go their separate ways, it comes from a place of someone who was in your shoes and has a level of understanding. Not too many people can say that. So hopefully you can understand that part, bro. Your video is long, so I'm gonna try to play as much as I can without stopping it. But I think that in order for people to have an understanding about where I'm coming from and why I'm doing the things that I'm doing, they need to hear certain things or whatever case may be.
In the last time you did a reaction where you openly admitted that you could not watch the full 4 hours, so you reacted to 2 hours. So you didn't do your proper due diligence. So just like most people, they pick up on the interview.
Okay. What Kwame is referencing is the interview with Mr. Skinny, where Mr. Skinny was on live for 4 hours. Okay. I'm not subscribed to Mr. Skinny. Salute to Mr. Skinny or whatever case may be. And not because he didn't do any, he did something wrong. I just wasn't subscribed to him. So I didn't know that Kwame Brown and Gilbert Arenas was having an interview. I was actually on a friend of mine where I'm subscribed to him, and they were actually reviewing the conversation between Gilbert Arenas and Kwame Brown. I came in on the tail end of it or whatever case may be, but I wanted to see when I actually forwarded it to the point where you actually came on the screen. Now, from my understanding, you were in the comments. Gilbert Arenas and Mr. Skinny was having a conversation or whatever. I wasn't interested in that conversation. Wasn't interested, right? Whatever Gilbert Arenas was saying to Mr. Skinny is probably the same thing he's been saying elsewhere that I've heard on other people's channels, right? I was interested in how are these two men going to talk to one another. So I went to where you could speak for yourself. I wasn't going to sit there for 2 hours and say, oh, well, let me watch in the comments as Kwame Brown types and tries to rebuttal what Gilbert Arenas is saying. I would rather you as the man speak for yourself, right? I would rather you as the man be face to face with your opponent or face to face with somebody that you have a concern with. So when you say, hey, you didn't see the whole entire interview, I saw when you were face to face with that man, and I listened to the interaction and I gave my feedback, and I felt like I gave fair and impartial feedback or whatever. I don't know why or if that bothered you that I didn't watch the whole 4 hours, but to be honest with you, like I said it, I kind of wrote it in my my community tab in reference to it was more important to me that you speak for yourself face to face. And to me, that would have been settled in a pickup game, a 6-pack of beer, and hey, we going to the strip club, because I believe men can get over things way faster. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we're being factual and we're not overly emotional. Now, for those men that's overly emotional, they're not going to let anything go and they're going to hit below the belt. But I don't think Gilbert Arenas, I'm going to be honest with you, and I have nothing against Gilbert Arenas or whatever, but I think he likes you, bro. I think he likes you, like he want to be cool, he want to be down, but he really don't know how to get into your circle. And I think that that was just a ploy. I didn't see anything that I would be like, oh, they need to be enemies for life. You know what I'm saying? They need to be enemies for life. I didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my take on that or whatever. I didn't feel like I needed to see 4 hours of other people talking about Kwame Brown versus Kwame Brown talking for himself. I felt like that was important to me in order to give some reasonable feedback, a reasonable perspective, or whatever case may be. So I hope that you understand that, bro.
Not for the full 4 hours. They miss an entire 2 hours, but they catch Mr. Brown, a Geechee nigga, that know a nigga, that told a nigga to stop talking about a nigga, because I know his responses and his tongue is dumb. His tongue is not that smart, and he's not that media trained. Javar is probably getting shaken down right now. So I asked this gentleman not to talk.
I don't know. It's still running, so I don't know if that was maybe his phone went out. It was in a bad area or something. But yeah, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna listen to Kwame Brown's response video. I'm gonna try to answer everything that I can answer, so that way I can make sure that we're on the same page.
You can't hear. What do you mean you can't hear?
It did go out, bro.
I'm not on mute. No sound. Why am I muted? I don't know. Why would I be muted? What the fuck is going on? Why in the hell am I muted? Like, what the fuck?
I went and got some lotion.
Trip,
I keep lotioning it. It get cold, so you know I'm dark skinned. So
YouTube, you guys are a fucking trip. Like, Jesus Christ. I see the things you guys are doing to my page and my numbers, but damn, now I can't even have sound.
Salute everybody in the chat. Salute.
I can't even do a video to have sound. Jesus Christ.
It says do a panel.
This don't make no sense. They mess with my page, won't send me my plaques, slow the views down, sending all these videos of people that talk negative.
You know what? Shut Up and React TV. I'm definitely with the whole grown man panel. For some reason, it's like every time I mention panel to people, it's like I don't know, bro. It's like I don't. People that talk over here, they'll talk over here. But when ToughLove say let's get a panel, oh hell no, I ain't doing no panel with you. I don't know, man. But we definitely gonna start the ToughLove panels, and it's definitely, I'm gonna invite everybody to come up and have a conversation or whatever case may be. But I don't know. It's just like I don't know. Certain people, I feel like, you know, it'll be a great mixture on a panel or whatever case may be. But I don't know. But I'm with you, Shut Up and React TV. I'm with you. A grown man panel. I think it'll be healthy dialogue, promoting, you know what I'm saying, certain narratives. But yeah, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that grown man panel thing. I like that.
To it about me, I don't want to see that shit. But Jesus Christ.
So we about 9 minutes, almost 10 minutes into the video. I haven't really heard anything Kwame said that was beef like. So I don't know. We gonna see.
But let me start over. I don't know what part y'all heard, but I hate repeating myself. But let me start over. YouTube, you proving my point. That's a go around, get along game. Jesus Christ. Maybe if I sign with one of y'all homeboys, y'all will stop fucking with my algorithm. Put one of you white boys in my pocket or something like it's normally supposed to go. Was I muted this entire time, or y'all just bullshitting? Was I muted, or they just bullshit? I went silent for a second. 30 seconds. All right. Well, like I said, like I was saying, tough love. I have to keep you accountable for a second because I just can't see how you can say. You said you looked at Tammy's fire extinguisher video or something like that, but if you would have looked at his videos prior to that, if you would have looked at 4 or 5 more videos prior to that, every one of his videos is about me. Every one of his.
Okay. Um, for those of you that's new to Tough Love, um, we talk about accountability. We talk about protecting your peace, knowing your self-worth, empowering yourself, whether you're a man, you're a woman, a child, whatever community you're a part of, whether it's the straight community or the gay community. We talk about like really protecting your peace and your energy. I Kwame Brown, I have not been looking at Tommy Sotomayor videos purposely. And the only reason I looked at his videos was so I can address all three of you all, so that way I could try to mitigate what I could, and give a fair perspective. If he said anything prior to those 2 videos that I saw about you in a negative fashion, um, you know, to me, your issue with Tommy Sotomayor is your issue. And as a grown man, I'm sure you can handle it. You don't need me and you don't need nobody else to be like, nah, I ain't picking sides. I'm saying, hey, listen, I've heard, for me, the video that I saw. So I got to take the good and bad. So if I only saw 2 videos, one video was good and the other video was like on some other crazy shit or whatever, that's still 50-50. So I got to say, hey, listen, this is what I saw. I think my issue is that when people have problems with people, we automatically get to a point where nothing they say is factual. Nothing they say, no, you mean nothing they say you want to hear. You see what I'm saying? Nothing they say you want to hear. And I stopped doing that because, especially being a military logistics officer, right? I might not like you, but that don't mean you can't be right. You understand what I'm saying? I might not want to hear it, but that don't mean you can't be right. And I think that it would be very disingenuous for me to be like, well, he did say something about the fire extinguishers, but I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that was good, a good point. I don't like him because he talks about a whole bunch of other stuff. Well, I ain't really been watching him to find out what he's been talking about recently. You understand what I'm saying? But you have, and you understand, like, hey, look, regardless of what he says, he's wrong. Regardless of what he does, he's wrong. Okay, got it, cool. But that wasn't my perspective. You understand what I'm saying? That wasn't my take on the situation. And I didn't say that, you know what I'm saying? I said that message. I said if he promotes fire safety, you understand what I'm saying? I said that's the type of message I can get behind. And I understand that when you don't like somebody and you hear somebody else trying to either give constructive criticism or they're kind of fair and impartial, or they're, you know what I'm saying, right there on that line and they're not swaying. I understand how you can be like, well, how could you even say that whatever this guy said is like something you can get behind? I don't understand. And I'm not saying I can get behind everything that he's saying. I'm saying that all 3 of you guys are very influential, and that you can use your platforms to push your message. If your message is trading and coding, hey, shit, it should be millions of videos about trading and coding. How are we gonna implement this in this school? How are we gonna get there? You see what I'm saying? If gravity takeout is each one teach one, how are we gonna do that? You see what I'm saying? If Tommy was talking about fire safety, okay, how we gonna get the word out? That's the message that I got behind. I didn't get behind the disrespect for the black community and yada yada. So I'm hoping that you understand where I'm coming from or whatever case to be, because it was just kind of like you confused about either where I stand or whatever case. But I want to play some more. I just want to kind of break this down as much as I can. Look at
videos are calling me dumb, stupid, and all.
Said look at Kwame's response. Okay. I don't talk about him though, so I'm confused. I don't know if is that the response you wanted me to see? I don't know if that's the response, but I'll watch it if that's the case. I'll watch it if that's the case. Here we go.
These things. And here's where it's weird that a military man with so much integrity and a positive message would align with a man or even think, man, I can never respect Tommy ever again, because his argument with every man is that your mama's a bitch. He got into it with Gravity Takeout. His mama's a bitch. He get into it with women online. Your mama's a bitch, you dirty whore. He get into it with me. My dead mother's a bitch.
Again, I don't know when you came in here, Kwame, but here's the thought process, right? Everything you saying right now happened to me as well. I just want to let that marinate. Every single thing you're saying right now happened to me. Kids being put on display, talking to exes, showing photos, doxing. Every single thing you're saying right now happened to me, and I'm still saying, like, hey, I'm still looking at it. Okay, I'm looking at 2 videos. Because he done did all of this stuff to me, I'm going to say that this video on about the fire safety is null and void. I can't do that and still say I'm fair and impartial. I might not like you, I might not agree with everything that you say, but that particular thing, I can say that you were right about that. And maybe it takes, maybe because for you, this thing is so fresh, so you don't care about hearing anything he got to say, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. I've had a little time to kind of look at some things. A lot of great things have been happening in my life. I'm very optimistic. I had a lot of positive things happen. So now it's like, man, that's not even important to me. So maybe I can look at it with a different lens. Everything you're saying about, you know, military and integrity and all this other stuff, you know, to me, I had all of that prior to the military, and that's just from the street life. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not saying his whole YouTube career, I can get behind that message. No, I'm saying based on what I saw for me, not what somebody told me, not what somebody else's, you know, not when another big YouTuber's perspective on it. What I saw for me, I said the fire safety thing was a good thing, and it was good. That was a good message. So I'm hoping that we on the same, you know, we on the same wavelength. I'm looking at the comments, y'all.
So with a man with such integrity, how on God's green earth can you say, after that, I don't want to hear nothing else you got to say? Mm-hmm. See, because
I forgot.
I'm okay with somebody.
You and Gravity Takeout have a right to feel how you feel. I just wanted, you know how sometimes something comes, you know, you have this epiphany. I want to make sure I say that. Nobody should be disrespecting your family. Now, you got a guy, you know what I'm saying, PTSD, done been shot at in Iraq and blown up in Afghanistan and all this other stuff or whatever. And here it is, you got his family on display, you're dragging him, you're putting up his kids and talking about him. And like, you don't know what mental state somebody's in. Like, I don't know what mental state Gravity Takeout is in. He said he just got over the 1-9 or whatever case be, so he in there fighting for his life. I believe one of his children had 1-9, and you sitting online talking about his family. Like, you don't know if Gravity like, hey, I ain't got nothing to lose, player. I'm on the way. Just like I don't know if Kwame Brown says, you know what, I ain't got nothing to lose. Hey, I can go do something because I got the money to bail myself out or get a great lawyer. So that's why I said you never know what people are going through and what level they're willing to take it. So that's why I said I don't play beef. I don't play. I'm not gonna make no videos about you and not call your name. I ain't gonna do no nicknames. I'm not doing none of that. And because I know me, you see what I'm saying? I know me and I know where I want to take it. You understand what I'm saying? So this is, and I lost a brother to this same nonsense, but it was on some real street shit. And I was like, man, you know, is it possible I could say something to these brothers to be like, either we going to agree and not talk about each other and go our separate ways, or maybe we can come together on the same panel where nobody controls the narrative and then have a conversation. But I get it. If somebody disrespects you to that extent and they talk about your mother, bro, my mom, my father, my grandmother, you know, everybody that was close to me, you know what I'm saying, has passed away. So for somebody to play around with that narrative, of course I'm gonna feel a certain type of way. Did it hurt? Hell yeah. I was like, damn, you know, that's kind of fucked up. Another black man doing that to you. But yeah, I get it. I totally get it. So I don't want you to feel like, you know, You trying to make me be friends with a guy that's talking about my mama. No. I'm saying that if we, because people are looking at us as examples, as black men. So my thought process, bro, I don't want to beef with you. Either we gonna meet up and knuckle up, you know what I'm saying, or we gonna shut the fuck up. But I ain't about to play and pretend with you like, oh, well, we gonna keep on doing back and forth. No, I'm not. I am not. I'm not. And I know I'm not. I know I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But the fear is I don't want to be sitting behind bars watching my kids grow up through photos.
Saying whatever they're gonna say to me. I'm a big boy. I've been called a bus for 20 years. But when you got to invoke my mother and a dead woman, when you have to talk about my father, my brothers, my whole family, diminish me as an entire man, and then you want to talk about you love black people? Everybody he's encountered, he talked to Gravity Takeout, disagreed with him for 1 second, and then he talked about his mama. Like, so after I see that in a man over a missed interview, in the slightest disagreement, ain't nothing to talk about. So as a military veteran, you care more about a goddamn fire extinguisher video
Straight talk, I see
than the traits and the characteristics and the integrity that Martin Luther King and all great leaders were talking about. That nigga can't lead nobody dividing people like that, talking about people's mamas.
Again, so that way we clear, because I don't want anybody to walk away from this live with not a clear understanding of where I stand. All right. Based on what I saw in the videos that I saw, it was a 50-50 toss-up. I'm saying something positive and I'm saying something negative. I decided to take the positive out of each man's space, off of each man's platform, and say, I appreciate that portion of what you said. Lovely, thank you very much. I appreciate that portion of what you said. If me and Kwame Brown, let's say I ain't even like the NBA. Like, I don't even like it. Kwame, I'm about to piss somebody up. Let's say I ain't like the NBA, right? But Kwame Brown said, you know what I'm saying, let's put traded and coded in there. I don't like the NBA, so whatever Kwame Brown said, it don't matter, it don't count. I'm just not like that, bro. I'm just not like that. You know, the reason why I didn't make Tommy Sotomayor my enemy, we ain't friends, but he ain't my enemy. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm saying I can sit myself down and I can listen and see what you say. I'm give you the opportunity to either put your foot in your mouth or to shoot yourself in the head, or to come out victorious. I'm giving people the opportunity to win. I'm giving the people the opportunity to change up the narrative and to say, you know what, let's do something different. That's what this is all about. It's about the tough conversation, Kwame. For me, can you imagine, man? God damn, Kwame. Can you imagine a motherfucker putting your kids on display, disrespecting your whole military career, talking about this and talking about your dead mom and all this other shit or whatever, and you still able to sit here and say, hey, I appreciate the fire extinguisher video? What type of man does that make me? In order to build different, we got to do different things, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, Woofers. We got to do different things. I don't have the luxury of wasting time. Every video that I do count, bro. It gotta count. If something happened right now, I pull off and somebody hit me and I die, the last video, if my kids see the last video of me talking about what was my father talking about? What did he waste his time on social media doing? When he wasn't around us, what was he doing? Every video for me count, bro. Every video for me count. So when I say, well, let me listen to Kwame Brown. Oh, he live. Okay, let me check him out or whatever the case may be. And you saying trading and code, and I say, you know what? That's a message, yeah, I can stand behind. Gravity, get on there. He talking about each one, teach one, etc., etc. Okay, that's a message I can stand behind. And I just happen to go to somebody that I'm like, I really like he stay over there, I stay over here. And I just said, okay, well, if I'm gonna speak on the man name, let me at least go over there and see what the guy's up to. Was he still talking some fuck shit? Yeah, he was. But did he say something that I could say, okay, let me pull that little small portion out and say, well, I appreciate that. I'm in a different space right now, Kwame. A different space, man.
So you a military man, supposed to have morals and character, but you hear a man speak like that and you can go over there and listen to anything he say? Then my brother, we just different. We just different. I don't think anything he says is from a position of love and building. I think everything he says is from a syndrome, that a condition of in which he was raised. See, I wasn't raised in the best conditions either, but I still had love. I grew up in the hood, but I had love. So I've showed love. My actions speak for themselves. This man show hate. All he does is say, I, me. You would think listening to him, he created YouTube. So no, my brother, I don't agree that we need to get together and talk. I don't agree at all. No, I don't agree at all. Once you start talking about every man's mother, that's your go-to. See, he know talking about me doesn't really affect me. He know I don't give a fuck. I'm a Geechee nigga. So it don't affect me. So you got to go dig and do all sorts of things just to get a man's attention. Now, when the hate don't work, when they're talking about my mama don't work, now you just make up lies that you can't even substantiate. The man say he don't lie on nobody, but then come up with these stories that, what the fuck? How would you even know these made up stories? So it's just like, once you realize these guys are who you thought they was, they just algorithm thoughts, why bother? So I can't believe a man with such a positive message, seeming to be such a positive message, but we all are on YouTube talking about other YouTubers, so it's really no different than what you're doing than anybody else. Once you hold another person accountable, you're talking about another person. So you're really not doing anything different than anybody else, but you're just framing it in a way.
Okay. This is the part that I came in on last night, the 5 minutes that I listened to. Sean, thank you. Sean Kitchen, thank you. I appreciate that. We got to stop confusing, trolling, hating with constructive criticism and disagreement. Some of us have learned how to serve with it. Okay, so let me talk about this. Kwame says you're really not doing anything different than anybody else. I say this with respect, Kwame Brown. You motherfucking right, I'm doing something different than everybody else. You goddamn right, I'm doing something different. Kwame Brown, I volunteer at the veteran shelter here in Texas. And I go there, and, you know, it's people, wounded warriors. And, you know, some people are homeless, some people are not, et cetera, et cetera. It all depends. But, and I talk to people, you know what I'm saying? I've said this before, carpe diem, seize the day. I've talked to people who said, you know, they wish that they could go back and change this. People who say, you know, I wish I had my legs, I wish I had my arms, you know, I wish I could go out there and enjoy life. People on tubes got to carry around oxygen, can't breathe for themselves, gotta get their bags changed because they can't go to the bathroom by themselves. Like, it's a bunch of stuff. And you know what's so funny, man? Everybody has the same medium. Don't waste time. My videos ain't about wasting time. My videos ain't about doxing, it ain't about disrespecting, it ain't about beefing, it ain't about joking on everybody. Like, it's about holding people accountable. I hold my motherfucking self accountable too. I always say, bro, I ain't perfect, man, but I be trying to do the best I can. You know what I'm saying? with what I have, man. I'm not a number one former number one draft pick or anything like that. But you know what I'm saying? I've done some things where someone consider, yo, that young man right there is a hero. And it's not just military type stuff. My videos, for me, promote not wasting time. Promote having the difficult conversation between men and men, women and men, and communities and communities. I'm not gonna do a video about Kwame Brown, come up with some nicknames and don't put his name in the title, but I'm talking like I'm not doing none of that shit. To each their own, but I ain't doing none of that shit. You see what I'm saying? If I can't talk to you directly, if I can't put your name in the fucking title and call you by your government name and have a conversation, either I'm gonna take your head off and it's on site, and however you want to take it, then we take it there, or we're gonna have this conversation. It's gonna be difficult. We probably not gonna agree. We probably gonna feel tense. Hey, it's be the Geechee dude versus the ToughLove dude, or whatever case it be. But we have the conversation. We show people we can have a conversation. That we're man to man. We can have a conversation, right? We respect each other enough to be in the same space at the same time. I ain't gonna be joking and cursing you out, because here's the thing: we know that man to man, the minute you say something disrespectful, the man in front of you should be going in your mouth. I don't care if you're 19 feet tall or you're 3 feet tall. The person that is receiving the disrespect, like, if you ain't gonna talk to me as a man, then we ain't gonna have a conversation. You see what I'm saying? So my thought process is, I can't afford to play around with men. I can't afford to joke with men, because I don't know what your headspace is, and I don't want to be coming out my door to daycare, right? And you decide, oh, this is a perfect opportunity to run up on ToughLove because of what ToughLove said online. That's why I'm not promoting no nonsense online, because I don't know what your headspace is, and I value my family's safety over fake beef. So when you say you ain't doing nothing different, I believe I am, because I've seen the end result of what it is that's happening online. We talk about stop black on black crime. You see how much black on black crime is going on social media? And it just takes for one person to say, I'm gonna take it there. You're not gonna mess with me. You're not gonna play around with me. It just takes one person to get out of hand. One person to say, you in what state? So I don't play around with that. So when you say, you just like everybody else, you know what's so funny? I'm gonna use Hassan Campbell for an instance. Hassan Campbell is a waste of my motherfucking time. And the reason why I say that is because if your whole ideology is, I'm going to come to social media and my mission statement is to help children, Hassan Campbell has not started a foundation, has not helped people with counseling, relocation, lawyers, done nothing. But he gets donation and he fake beef with everybody else. Grown man that people say, you know what? Because of your mission statement, because of what you say you stand on, here goes some donations. You take them donations and you go buy a new car, you go buy change, you go buy new fish, you buy a new axe, you buy this. Like, these are men we should be holding accountable. Black women are looking at us and they saying, is this what the hell I'm supposed to be married to? Is this what the hell I'm supposed to respect? Now, Cynthia G and Nyla Says and Cries Logic and the Black Woman's Fear, if they was banging on Hassan Campbell, if they was drilling Hassan Campbell, hold his ass accountable, but don't put all black men in a box and say, oh yeah, y'all needed to be aborted. Don't do that. That's why tough love exists, bro. I don't got time to play around. I ain't got time to joke. I ain't got time to act like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, I'll just get to the positivity tomorrow. Fuck no. We'll talk about black on black crime tomorrow. How can I tell Gravity take out the package your message and never package mine? That will make me a hypocrite. I sat long and hard and I thought about when I came back to YouTube after my grandma passing, my homeboys passing, I'm trying to complete my master's degree, my children being born. Like, what do I want my focus to be? What do I want my message to be? Somebody says, what is your niche, tough love? I'm about to piss somebody off. I know I am. Every fucking time I open my mouth and I say, I don't see it like that. Bro, I love you, I respect you, but I don't agree. And you know what happens, Kwame? This is what happens. Tough love ain't gonna get no shout outs. Tough love ain't gonna get invited to no panels. Tough love ain't gonna, hey, let's do an interview with Tough Love. Hey, let's share his videos, let's like his videos. Let's support. Because constructive criticism, people are so used to getting praise that the moment that you say, hey, bro, I don't see it like that. I got a different outlook and a perspective on that. Now, that don't make you a bad person, but it damn sure outlines that you ain't perfect. You said, tough love, let me give you some tough love. Okay, cool. I'll accept it. I'll respect it. But my tough love is always based on being fair and impartial. Always based on having a difficult conversation and sitting in a hot seat saying, I'm sitting here because I want to make a difference. I'm sitting here because I believe in what it is that I'm saying. I'm sitting here because I know how out of hand and how people would love to see us go back and forth in negativity. Nobody wants to promote no positive channels. Kwame Brown, I'm glad you're here, bro. Because nobody, we got the Uncle Stews, we got the Jada LaRue's, we got this content creator. Those people should have the subscribers that want to build something. Those people are consistent. Kwame, are you hearing me? So many people that's promoting positive shit, but they're like, they only got 500 subscribers. I'm like, how the hell do you only got 500 subscribers? You got people with millions of subscribers talking about, oh, well, let's talk about these black women. Let's talk about these black men. Let's talk about how bad the black community is. But you got people that's talking about solutions down there. So if I'm a big YouTuber, I'm going to say, hey, you know what? I like that message. Let me share that to my community tab. And when I go live, this is a straight subscribers live. I want everybody to go to Uncle Stu and subscribe to him. I want everybody to go to Jada LaRue. I want everybody to go to Spitting Fire. I want everybody to go to Miss 504. Not just the people that praise you, the people that have an energy, a positive message. I'm pushing some shit today. I'm changing the algorithm. So we ain't got to see a whole bunch of Hassan Campbell fuck shit. Bullets Gotti fuck shit. All this negativity. Now, if that's what you want to do, you want to beef, you want to be a part of the drama, gossip, everybody like a little ratchet every now and then. I ain't gonna lie. But it shouldn't be more hours doing ratchet shit than it is building positive shit, especially if we saying we grown men and we know what the problem is, right? 200 people in the live. 50 people agree with what I'm saying. That's the state that we live in, Kwame. Now, if I was on here cursing you out, challenging you to a fight, disrespecting you, I'll have more likes. For some reason, we as men can't remain fair and impartial. We can't remain balanced. Not telling you to hit the like button. If you hear something that resonates, then do what you need to do. But the fact of the matter is, it's like people just watching. They watching, Kwame. They watching for us to go at it. They watching for us to beef. They want me to beef with Tommy. They want me to beef with Gravity. They want me to beef with you. They want me to beef with a son. Bro, I ain't here to fucking beef. This shit real life. People fighting for their life right now. I know people that 1-9, people that got a like, bro, you have no idea the type of rounds that I make in the city that's just trying to just check on people and make sure people good. The coats and all of the stuff that I'm dropping off and doing. I don't got time to fake beef.
Where you might think it's positive, but you're still bringing eyes on that person while putting your opinion on top of it. So you're really not doing anything different than anybody else. But the difference is, I would never ever align. Once I hear a man speaking the way about people's mamas and all that over the smallest things and their wives, that's not how I was raised. I watched men that'll kill somebody for saying things like that. And I can't understand, well, I do understand why YouTube allows it, because they already put this narrative out about my family. So they just want to see. So they say they have a company policy that's against inciting violence, but every day this man talking about somebody's mama, somebody's daughter, somebody's brother, in a way where what do they think is going to happen if people see this guy in certain places? So I don't get it. YouTube don't give a damn about inciting no violence against the people they don't like. But see, I said this before I got to YouTube, or right when I got to YouTube. It's all about who we like. So they don't like.
Let me address this real quick. Kwame, you said it's all about who we like. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Everybody has people that like them, Kwame. You have people that like you. You have people that like self-talk, Carcino for life, Gravity Takeout. You have people that like Thomas Sotomayor, Hassan Campbell, Kevin Samuels, the leader turn. Like you have, everybody has, when they go live, they have at least one person in the audience saying, yep, I like you. Whatever you say, yep, That don't mean because somebody's in the audience listening to you that what you saying is worth a shit. That don't mean you're building anything. That don't mean you're protecting anything. That don't mean you're leading anyone anywhere. The thought process is, I feel like everybody has a go along, get along game to a certain extent. Everybody, including you. Everybody. I don't want anybody to say I'm subscribed to ToughLove. And ToughLove, all he talks about is having an issue with someone. What's the solution? At some point in time, it needs to be a solution. At some point in time. But see, here's the thing. You have people out there that's not interested in solutions. They're interested in the problem. They're interested in listening to people promote the problem. And that was my thought process when I reached out to you brothers and I did that video, whatever. I mean, that's a hell of a lineup. And I'm telling you, I read your comment section, and it was so many people interested in promoting the problem, not solutions. I said, hey, bro, hey, let's get back to your message. Let's get back to the each one teach one, trading and coding and shit. Tommy, normally you talking some wild shit, but right now with this fire safety shit, keep pushing that message. So I said, well, let me be that guy. Because if I can say it, then maybe somebody will say, well, maybe with someone else saying it as well, because they saying, well, ToughLove, he didn't try to dog ToughLove out and talk all shit and blah, 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 blah. But if he can say it's one thing that the guy said, run with that. That's good. That part right there is good. But the truth is, everybody have a go along, get along game. And if that's true, I don't want the people that's attached to me or affiliated with me to feel like I want to drag them into something. I want to push them into success. I want to push them with a better narrative. I don't want you to spend your time helping me go against anybody. That's not what this is about. Because if that's the case and it was some real life beef, I'm not calling nobody on YouTube.
Me, so it's okay to talk about my dead mother. That's okay. But in real life, in the streets, no man will allow another man to do that. But for some odd reason, on YouTube, that's okay when you don't like the person he's saying that about. So that's fine and dandy. But I just can't understand how a military man with so many videos that seem so positive can look past that part of a man. The way I was raised, anything you say after that is null and void. I can't take you serious after that. Because in real life, I know this is not a man that you could build anything with. All that logic, if you was logical, you would know not to say that. So no, tough love, no, I would not think nothing about this man is something that I want to be a part of. And I wish you would start seeing things from a lens of maybe I can see it if I was in that position. How would you feel if he put your daughter up? How would you feel if he talked about your mother?
And he did. But I know when you made this video, you didn't know that. So that's why I made this video, so you would know that. So I'm not assuming I know how you feel. I have a great understanding of I know how you feel. I get it. I understand. And I understand that it is fresher for you than it is for me. I understand that as a man, now, you understand that things could get out of hand. But see, here's the thought process. Because I've been there and done that. You know how you talk about OGs, like original gangsters, right? You know what I'm talking about. If I say, not that I'm older than you or younger than I don't really know, but the fact of the matter is, it's like, if I've been down that road, right? I've done that before. I went through that before. Wouldn't it be conducive to say, hey, bro, we gotta do better. I don't want to match hate with hate. I don't want this thing to escalate to the point where you feel like, hey, you done your last video about my mama. You done your last video about my brothers. You done your last video about my kids, about my life. And you take it there. So if I can do anything, Kwame Brown, gravity takeout, right? And whoever else has been a victim of somebody taking things and blowing it out of proportion and taking it and using their family as martyr. If I can do anything to keep you level-headed or to help you see a certain point of view, or to help you really think about, hey, you know what? It's not even worth it. Then I'm gonna fucking do it. Because I don't want you to sit in rage. I don't want you to sit upset, because that shit has to sting, bro. Regardless of how we laugh it, I'm Geechee and I'm regardless of what you fucking say, I know that shit stung. It had to. It stung my ass, and I'm like, bro, I'm about to motherfucker. No. Too many motherfucking times. This motherfuckers think it's a game. If I can go to Iraq, I can go to fucking Atlanta. I get it. I get it. But I also see a bigger picture. Somebody that used to sell drugs all their life, they can change. Somebody that used to be a crackhead all their life, they can change. Somebody that used to be in and out of jail, they can change. So somebody that was spewing hatred, they can change. So I'm leaving the door open. It might not happen during my teenager, during my YouTube career. But when somebody think about tough love, they're gonna say, hey, this guy remained fair and impartial through it all. I'm not talking through a sense of I hope and I wish. I've been there and I've done that.
in the way that he talked about mine. How would you feel if pictures of your kids and your situations that he know nothing about, and he's lying and making up stories? How would you feel? Him saying you're gay and you slept with a man and doing all these things. How would you feel, sir? So no, sir. No, that dog ain't gonna hunt over here. Now, this whole thing with Gilbert Arenas, I got a lot of guys in my comment section giving me their opinion. A lot of guys giving me their opinion, and that's cool. You can give your opinion. You ain't me. That's as simple as that. You're not me. You came in too aggressive. You not me. See, Gil is a do-low twist guy. That's all he does. You guys want me to okay, y'all want me to back off a guy. I'm a third eye Geechee. I just sat there and told you that. Now, this man claims he didn't know my mother was dead, right? He makes a joke about my dead mother. Kwame mother watching them get the baby, right? Okay, cool. Mrs. Skinny talked to him about it. Oh, he ain't know my mother was dead. But he explained to you a story in the club that I put myself at risk for him. Instead of him seeing that story as a friend put himself at risk, how does he make me look? He diminished me. Oh, you just a bodyguard. Oh, okay. I wasn't no goddamn bodyguard. You putting salt on my mama's son's name once again. Do low twist spinning. Then, after you say I'm just a bodyguard, you don't know my mother's dead, but we so close that you know I drink every day. Soon as I grab a beer, oh man, put that down. Every time you talk, you don't got a drink. So you know me enough to know that I have a drink every day, but you don't know me enough to know that my mother's dead. That's kind of interesting. Then you don't know my mother's dead, so that one will assume that you didn't do your due diligence on a man like Tammy before you went on his show, and know that all he do is call black women the B word, and that he also called my dead mother the B word. And then you go on his show for 4 fucking hours after we have an interview. And then all I've done was post the same videos that the white boy Vlad TV is posting. All I did was post those Instagram titles that this Vlad TV posts, and the titles are atrocious. They done chopped this one interview up 30 times. And everything talking about gun this, gun that, this and this and that. Everybody's overlooking the title, talking about leave the beef alone.
Kwame Brown, I'm going to say this with all due respect, bro. I don't give a fuck what 2 millionaires are beefing about. I know that you guys are man enough to meet up, knuckle up, or talk the situation out without using Mr. Skinny. I know that if it was really a problem, then that problem would have been solved. I don't care about an issue between 2 millionaires. What I cared about was how you responded to a situation that seemed to get out of hand, because I felt that this is a perfect example for young men to see. We can have a disagreement and come back together. We can have a disagreement and have the tough conversation. That's what, to me, inspired me to sit there and say, hey, let me check it out. But I don't care. I don't care. I think it was important for people to see you have a conversation, because like the Stephen A. Smiths and all these other people or whatever. Well, this is an opportunity for Kwame to talk to a fellow teammate. How is this rapport going to be? How are they going to really talk to one another, whatever case may be? Me personally, bro, Um, I already gave my thoughts on that conversation or whatever case to be. And I don't know if that rubbed you the wrong way or whatever case to be, but I think I remained fair and impartial. I seen the part where you were on the live and you talked to this man face to face. So I don't know if you felt like you were getting your points across. I don't know if you felt like you didn't really say what it is that you needed to say. And my thought process is, though, this is what happens. This is what happens. If you feel like the situation is serious, especially if a man has said something about your mom or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? There are certain things that shouldn't be involved in the conversation. Stay with me, Kwame. Stay with me. If I'm going to talk to Kwame Brown because Kwame Brown is disrespecting my mother, right? I'm not going to do it with alcohol involved. I'm not going to do it smoking weed. I'm not going to do it distracted. I feel like you were distracted. And I feel like everything that he said to you caused you to get more upset. Like, how dare he say, I got a beer in my hand? And my thought process is, you guys, he said some personal stuff. This is a situation that may be volatile. So I don't know if adding fuel to the fire is going to make this a good conversation. Gilbert Arenas could not handle you in that conversation. The tone, the tone was definitely aggressive, but it was on some street shit. It was almost like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? X, Y, and Z, blah, blah. Like, I'm telling you. You see what I'm saying? It's not like I'm talking with you. I'm telling you. And Gilbert Arenas, based on his background and how he was raised, it was kind of like, I can't handle this. I don't know how to handle this. And you can see it. So people might say, oh, yeah, you came off as a bully. You came off as aggressive. When really, that's probably like, we on the court talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to this 7 foot tall motherfuckers like, yeah, motherfucker, you can't guard me. That's just how men talk. However, Gilbert Arenas is not that type of dude. So when you bring that energy to that type of dude, of course people are going to say, oh, you bullied him. That's why I asked the question, Kwame Brown, should this conversation have been done publicly or privately? If you had a conversation with him and you say, yo, bro, just keep my name out your mouth. Okay, you ain't my cup of tea. I don't rock with you. Just don't talk about me. And you did that privately. Then to me, the follow-up, if he disrespected you, should have been done privately and say, look, now we done already talked about this shit. Stop being a clown, et cetera, whatever. Because when you do it now, because people don't understand when you come back publicly and had a conversation. So they don't understand when you come back publicly and had a conversation. They're like, well, why he got all this energy? Why he so aggressive? Well, my thought process, if you don't want people to judge you or give reaction to it, then do it in private. But maybe that's that's a $1 million man move, $1 million man move. I don't know. You don't care. At the end of the day, you still good. It is what it is. But see, my thought process is, that's why I said we really have to think about what it is that we're putting out on social media, because the thought process is, if that's not you, and you're just overly upset because you're tired of people using your mom, you're tired of people talking about your kids, you're tired of people talking about child support, you're tired of people, like, it's just like, they're trying to get you to act out of your character. They want to keep you hyped up. They want to keep you angry. They want to keep you talking shit. They want to keep you in the beef, Kwame Brown. And until you remove yourself, until you say, listen, hey, I appreciate you guys doing reaction videos or whatever, but don't use my videos to promote no beef. I'm done. I'm not doing no videos. I'm not doing no jokes. I'm not twisting no names up. I'm done. But sometimes it takes a person willing to stand on their square. I'm not a Geechee, you know what I'm saying? And to tell you man to man that. But with love and respect. We getting there. We about halfway through.
Man, y'all black men, y'all need to stop the beef. So let me get this straight. First of all, ain't no motherfucking beef. Biggie told y'all what beef is. Beef is when your mom ain't safe up in the streets. Beef is when I see you. Guaranteed to be a I see you. One more time, what's beef? Beef is when your moms ain't safe up in the streets. Beef is like, yeah, my mama dead.
Mine too.
And this ain't no goddamn beef.
Salute to
A nigga that'll lay a gun out in front of a
Brooklyn.
motherfucker with folk. This ain't no motherfucking beef. This a noodle knee nigga that I knew from the beginning was a spin narrative ass nigga that I asked not to talk about me. So y'all frame it as beef all you want to try to put me in that dulo twist, to try to argue with some niggas that like him. But this ain't no motherfucking beef. I told you from day one what this was. This is the dulo twist that ain't gonna work on a nigga like me, cause I saw it coming a mile away. That's why I said, Gilbert, please don't ever say nothing about me. I wasn't no motherfucking bodyguard, nigga. You make a joke about my dead mother, then go on a show with a nigga for 4 motherfucking hours that done every show done called my mother, my brother, my whole family, and I'm dumb every day. But you know me so much, you know me so well that don't know my mama dead, but you know I drink every day, huh? See, a fucking dummy can't see that you a dulo twist motherfucker, but I see you, boy, and I been saw you, cause I smelled it on you. So now, don't get mad at me because y'all want us to act like it's kumbaya with this black man shit just because you don't like me and you're looking for a reason not to like me. So now the new thing is to, when you talk about the character of a black man and hold them accountable.
Kwame says, this is starting to sound like hate. I never said you was a Geechee or none of that. No need to compare yourself to just because I said I'm something. Now I was just using the comparison to say that there may be a different level of understanding based on what you say a Geechee is. Like, I don't know what a Geechee is, but I'm saying I'm just me. Like, I don't have a, you know, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't sound like hate. I don't think I said anything hateful, Kwame. I don't think I said anything hateful, bro.
Like everybody like to say, because everybody want to look up to people that they think bigger than them and hold them accountable. But I'm holding Gilbert accountable. I think he's a fucking dulo twist, go along, get along gang member. Because any man that'll go do interviews like that all day, and nobody should be able to say that I'm hating or anything if his character is not right. Now you can't judge a black man's character because that means you beefing with him. How are we ever gonna hold anybody accountable if you can't talk about a black man because he's black? You bashing him. You bashing a black man. Well, oh shit. Well, where was you motherfuckers at 20 years ago? You motherfuckers some good Samaritans all of a sudden. Because every one of them motherfucking videos they put up about me, bashing and bullying me as a teenager, you motherfuckers went up under there and laughed and said, hell yeah, he a bust. And still say it to this day. So it's all about who we like. And you motherfuckers proving it every day.
You know, Kwame, I think I think when you get stuck in a situation where you're steadily having to defend yourself, that everything starts to sound the same to you. You know, I think like if I'm in a situation where I have to defend myself over here, defend myself over there, defend myself over here, defend myself against this video, I don't hear you. I hear everything at one time. I can understand how that could be frustrating. I can understand how that could be, you know what I'm saying, offset you a little bit or whatever. But this response should not offset you at all. Like, you should still be drinking some scotch and smoking your cigar like, hey, okay, all right. Because I'm not using what you say, white boy tactic. I'm not using any of those tactics against you in regards to your basketball career, in regards to your personal life. This is just going off of what you're saying, brother. You know what I'm saying?
You niggas a trip. You think that's gonna, I'ma fall for this bullshit. You niggas actually thought I was gonna fall for that bullshit. All it is the grass is cut now, and the snakes are showing. The niggas that never really liked me in the beginning couldn't understand why everybody like that weird ass motherfucking laugh. Why everybody like this nigga eating on camera and eating apples and shit. Everything I'm doing, you're designed as a male to compete, motherfucker. I understand that. Some of you niggas just hate, but I understand.
So this is the problem that I have. The problem that I have is I believe that you've addressed some of the things that I've said in my last video. The rest of it, in reference to the hate, in reference to like the other stuff or whatever, to me has nothing to do with it. You see what I'm saying? So that's like me putting your name in a title and then saying, you know, a bunch of other guys or other situations or whatever case may be. And this was the same thing about the Gilbert Arenas. Like him talking about something else, you know what I'm saying? The club and trying to sleep with your baby. Like, to me, I really don't even really care about none of that or whatever case may be. So I'm hoping that you understand what I'm saying. I could see how somebody could take the video and be like, damn, he said, you know, ToughLove was a weasel. He said ToughLove was a snake, especially if you got it all in the title or whatever. Me personally, I think it's, I don't know. To me, I don't hear anything in the video to make it sound like that, but the title itself, the way it reads, it do leave you kind of scratching your head. And for those people that subscribe to both of us are kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I try to be mindful about what I'm saying and how I'm saying things, because I don't want people to take away something from my message that I'm not promoting. You are addressing a lot of things in this video that have nothing to do with me. But since my name is in the title, people would think it has something to do with me. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying, Kwame. I don't think you did that video with malice intent. It don't sound like it. I'm gonna listen to the rest of it, but right now it don't sound like malice intent. However, those people that talk about Kwame Brown and the way they come at Kwame Brown, that's not me. And I just want you to look at me and what I'm saying and hold me accountable for what I'm saying. And I think up until this point, I've explained everything to the T about what I'm saying and what I'm doing and my purpose here on YouTube.
But I've never been in this mind lapse like you guys. I don't let nobody dictate my motherfucking actions. I do what the fuck I want to do. Some people like it, some people don't. That's fucking life. But I don't try to be like nobody else. And that's why when people meet me and come around me and they really get to see me, they be like, man, some people say this nigga weird. Because you know why? I'm not like nobody else.
Ladies and gentlemen, my moderators normally don't block anything unless it's mad disrespectful. So if you saying something mad disrespectful, please just save it. Save it. Stay for the conversation. Stay for the perspective. If I'm taking the time out to listen to what Kwame say, please listen to what I'm saying. With all due respect. All right?
And I'm okay with that. Because I'm a hell of a nigga. Only hell of a niggas are comfortable in their own skin to do what it is that they see fit to do.
New text message.
Oh my God. Texting me while I'm on live.
That's what a hell of a nigga is. I don't give a damn if you don't like it. You ain't me. I'm doing what makes me feel good. My life, my liberty, my pursuit of happiness. You motherfuckers just like to say phrases. I'm doing this shit in real life. I told you I'm a hell of a nigga. In real life, though. In real life. Your numbers down, your views low. Motherfucker, you ain't know me 9 months ago. So stop with that shit. You knew me as a bust. But how you like me now?
Yeah, these ain't none of my talking points, Kwame.
2022 gonna be a great year. I'm telling you that now. I told you that.
I believe that. I believe that.
We're not worried about no motherfuckers that's trying to find a reason not to like another man because of his opinion. That's the dumbest shit in the goddamn world. You double Dutch friends, stay on the other side. Hey, I'm gonna watch the words he say. And if you say something I don't like, we gonna get out the game. Get out the game. not be his friend. Hey, not be his friend. He better say what I like. It's all about who he like. Hey, say what I like. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck on up. Man, get the fuck on up out of here with that double Dutch friendship shit, nigga. I got day one friend.
You trying to challenge me to a step off, Kwame? Is that what you want? Do you want to step off against ToughLove? Is that what you want, bro? See, now I'm pissed. Now I'm about to turn up. Oh shit. For real. Huh? I used to step back in the day, boy.
That I've been cool with since the sandbox. And we disagree all the motherfucking time. Hell, you would think we hate each other. Cuss each other out, go buy each other a beer, be right back talking shit later. You double Dutch niggas, you niggas didn't never like me from the beginning, so why you giving me so much of your attention? Hey, when you say that hit you?
Something about to piss somebody off?
Yeah, man. They slandered Kwame 20 years ago, you were silent. I understand, Kwame. Man, that's all they do is want to slander a hell of a... Even black males don't want to see another black male.
Kwame, I'm listening. I'm telling you, man, I wish to me, it would have stayed on the response to me. Because like I said, all of this other stuff really don't have nothing to do with me, bro. Like, you will never... The people's talking points that have issues or concerns about you, that's them. That's how they feel. That's their perspective. Like, you address them. Like, I just feel like it's a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, to unpack or whatever. But I have nothing like to say about this, because this is not about me. And I don't think we've ever had that, like, you've never heard me call you a bus. Like, I don't really care about, I care about the sports I play. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about talking about their stats and all that. I don't care about it. I really don't care.
A strong male image, like, I am one of one. You can't find another me. I'm not trying to sound cocky, but find another Kwame Brown. Show him to me. Where he at? You can't find another nigga they sent a whole nigga to colleges and high schools over. You can't find no another nigga like that. So stop it. Stop it. I never go along to get along, and I ain't gonna go along to get along now. These people know I know them. These people know I know them.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you to all the moderators in the chat. I realize this is pretty extensive. It's a couple more minutes left, y'all. I'm trying to play the entire video. I think I owe him that respect, so that way I can respond accordingly or whatever. So for everybody that's rocking right now, just kind of chilling and listening, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for your time. I realize people are busy, you know what I'm saying, but I really wanted to make time to respond, because I'm not planning on doing another response video, but I want to make sure that me and Kwame walk away with an understanding, you know what I'm saying, whether we agree to disagree or whatever the case may be. But I think it's important, you know what I'm saying, that people see how you have a conversation.
Of course they go after me for views. I got a man that act like this was about a missed interview, and it turned into my mama was a bee. And every time he argue with some black male, he tell him that you're probably just like the black bee that raised you, when all he doing is really projecting how he feel about his own mama. That's logical. Hurt people hurt people. He already said it in his videos. I just want to make people feel what I feel. He feel I'm pretty. I've been telling y'all that. So it's no need to bring somebody up like that. No matter how much money he got. Why you telling us? Ain't nobody believe no. I'm happily married, dog. I'm happily married. I'm happily married. That motherfucker the most miserable motherfucker in the world. Anybody that got to keep throwing it in your face, whatever they think it is that make them happy, that is a crock of shit. There's a lot of rich, miserable cokehead some bitches. Okay? Life is for the living, not the dumb some bitches, okay? But tough love and everybody in internet world and metaverse world, because we already in the goddamn matrix, because niggas can't even see how the do-low twist really work. I've been called a bust for 20 goddamn years. Finally said one thing. The whole media going crazy. Been viral for 9 months and ain't been on one major media site yet. I'm the #1 draft pick. Never been on one of your major media sites unless they're talking about my murderous daddy. And I told you it was a go along, get along game, and you motherfuckers can't see it yet. And you wonder why we done had the same fucking communities for over 50, 60 goddamn years. Shit don't make no sense. Shit don't make no sense. I believe some of y'all, the way y'all think, y'all make them black leaders turn on your ass. You make them black leaders say, oh, fuck it, these niggas ain't gonna change. I'm gonna take the money. Fuck it. Let me go up here and live around white people and put a big ass gate up and never talk to these niggas again. Unfound me from Black Lives Matter. I don't give a damn. Fuck them niggas. They too dumb. Can't see shit if shit hit you right on the tongue. Don't make no sense. Dead last in all the good shit, #1 in all the worst shit. We still talking all this revolutionary shit. Somebody try to tell you the goddamn truth that the media got us, our brain and our mind in the motherfucking do-low twist, and we goddamn we acting like we some hell of a niggas because we got a little bit of money. We got a few niggas.
I think this is the problem, Kwame. I think when we get an opportunity to speak to the people, we start off good. Start off with a lot of promises. Start off calling out, all of the bad stuff that we see. We start holding people accountable, whatever. And then things start happening along the way. We lose consistency. And that's what my video was about. Losing consistency. If your message is this, then stay consistent with that message. That's my, I'm pacing myself, Kwame. Every video, I'm pacing myself, saying, what is my message and what am I trying to get across? Because my thought process is, so many leaders have failed us. So many leaders have run amok, led us astray, bamboozled us, and they started off great, talking a lot of great shit. And then once they get the opportunity, once they get the donations, they get the fame, they get the supporters, they get the likes, they get the cheering and the chanting and the hooping and the hollering, for some reason, that energy they lose for betterment. The energy they lose for talking about real issues. The energy they lose for promoting solutions. It's always about a bunch of fuck shit. So that's why we have to have somebody to say, don't forget your message. Fuck all that other dumb shit. Fuck all that other dumb shit. Because by now, something should have been popped off. So I have my supporters that say, hey, tough love, don't forget your message. So it is only fair that if I sit myself in a hot seat and I hold myself accountable, anybody that I say, you know what, man, I see your potential, I see your greatness, I understand that you have a platform and you have a voice, and I'm just hoping that you don't forget your message. But Kwame Brown, a lot of people have failed as leaders. So we the new leaders. We are the new leaders, whether you want to be or not. You're a black man, you got a voice, and you have an audience. What are we saying? What are we doing? Who are we bringing together? Who are we building? Or are we destroying? Real beef or fake beef? What are we doing? What examples are we setting? See, bro, I ain't trying to tell you what to do. I ain't trying to tell none of y'all what the fuck to do. The thought process is, what are you doing?
With some money, we acting like a hell of a nigga. Dead last in all the best categories, and #1 in all of the worst categories. try to hold these niggas accountable for the conditions that we in, because our celebrities and niggas like Gilbert and all these, it ain't just Gilbert, Jack, all of them they put in front of you. These niggas' character are weak and fucked up. They say all kind of shit about their own goddamn character in a way that diminish a grown man in his legacy. Now, I might talk shit. I might tell you, fuck you, shut your goddamn mouth. But I don't diminish no man character. A nigga showed me their boy. I watched this nigga show me he a boy. You wasn't there. I said I know this nigga. And you can't tell me how to feel on a nigga I know. You can't tell me how to formulate my opinion on what I saw. I saw noodle knees with my own 2 eyes, and he admitted to it. So you can't tell me what to fucking call that. Every male want to keep giving another nigga their opinion. You can have your motherfucking opinion, and I can have mine. I keep saying this shit. The fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Is that how all these arguments start that turn into this violence? Another motherfucker think their opinion means something? Opinions are like assholes. We all got one. So we understand that phrase, but we don't know what it's like in real life on how not to take a life over a fucking opinion. That's why
Chavez, am I saying your name right? He says, I challenge some of you to look at Kwame Brown's videos from start to finish, and you will get the message. The same questions you're asking already done answered. I don't know if Kwame is still in here or not, but I don't know if I asked any questions to Kwame Brown in reference to answers. This is my response to Kwame Brown, and I think that I've already kind of divulged a lot of information to give him a good understanding of my perspective and where I'm coming from or whatever. Right now, and this is the problem is that when you say I'm gonna address tough love, but then I'm going to go and I'm gonna start addressing all of these other people coming at me. Well, tough love didn't come at you how all these other people came at you. But if you put tough love's name in the title and you put snake and weak weasel and all this other stuff or whatever, it sends the illusion to people who don't know that Kwame Brown has an issue with tough love giving him a constructive criticism, or trying to say, hey, as men, let's leave the fuck shit alone and let's go ahead and do what we need to do as men. If you listen to this, Kwame Brown is addressing a lot of other men that have nothing to do with tough love. But out of respect for Kwame Brown, out of respect for the people that are subscribed to my channel, I'm sitting my black ass down right here and listening to Kwame Brown's video from start to finish. So I'm hoping that while you're typing in all caps, I'm hoping that you see, like, bro, give me the benefit of the doubt. Give me the benefit of the doubt. Not one time said anything about Kwame Brown being a bust, anything about his children, anything about his basketball career. I don't care about that. I'm hoping that everybody is safe and happy and living their best life. So I think people listen to respond and not comprehend. They listen to react and not just understand. This is zero hate. This is zero, like, any of that negative shit. So if you listen to this video from start to end, you'll get it.
Got the shirt to say it's my fucking opinion. For some of you psycho some bitches that don't know how to understand a goddamn an opinion from a fact. Nigga telling me, nigga, you're wrong, dog. This is that, man. I was with you until you said that. And you came like that, man. You were wrong. It's your motherfucking opinion. And the first sign of me being wrong, you scatter away, then motherfucker, we never supposed to rock in the first place. Cause nigga, I'm not perfect. You carry your perfect ass on perfect mountain. Cause nigga, I'm a man. And I'm gonna make mistakes and I'm gonna do it my way and I'm gonna disagree. And I'm, goddamn it, it's a man. As long as a man willing to accept whatever he come with, whatever, then goddamn it, you let me accept it. I'm a fucking man. And I ain't say nothing to nobody in a manner that disrespect them worse than some of these niggas y'all like. Y'all still go over and watch a motherfucker fire extinguisher shit when he done said damn women are bitches. Like, come on, man. That don't make much sense.
And that was a shot, Kwame. That was a shot, brother. That was a shot. And I don't know if you're getting caught up in your conversation, but That was a shot, brother.
To me, that don't make much sense to me. I'm not that brainwashed yet. I could tell when a motherfucker got a little bit of integrity and when they absolutely some rotten pieces of shit. I'm not with this.
See, the problem is that it's how it's you send a shot and you say integrity and rotten pieces of shit. I'm gonna let it rock.
Doom and gloom shit. Everybody gonna say my name. I get it. The algorithm said that. I told you that. It's funny how everything I'm saying just keep playing out. Everybody hanging on to every goddamn word I say for the disagreement. When I say it, that's what we do. We hang on shit for to disagree with some goddamn body. All you supposed to do is give me your perspective. And maybe how you would handle it. But that's you.
He says he's not talking about you, brother. Trust me, I understand that. I get it. But this is what I'm saying. If I'm upset about other things, I need to make sure I can separate those things from when I'm addressing you. That's you ever heard somebody say leave your work, leave your work, don't bring your work home? You see what I'm saying? Like your family shouldn't have to deal with the negativity and the nonsense that's going on at work. And I feel like if he addressing me, shit, we at home, we chilling, bro. Hey, shit, I'm about to get on this goddamn PlayStation. What's up? What's up? What's up? And he coming at me based on what happened at work. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. These are the type of things that I do. You see what I'm saying? I break down things, I analyze things, I got paid good money to do it in real life. So it's easy for me to see that. And I understand when a lot of people are coming at you, you normally, you put everything in the same mixing bowl and pour it into the same pan and say, well, this the shit I got to deal with, y'all. But I never jumped my ass into that mixing bowl. I never included my constructive criticism, my opinion, my perspective. I never added me into the equation. Like, let me jump on this I hate Kwame train. I don't fucking know Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown don't know me. The only thing that Kwame Brown can go off of is what I say as a man. Looking in this damn camera and going live. So with that being said, if you're sitting down and you're saying, okay, I get it. He's not calling me a bust. He's not calling me out my name. He's not talking about my kids. He's not talking about a whole bunch of other shit that these other guys are talking about. Then that means you can't bring that energy to me. You can't put me in the same category. You can't put me in a damn title and say snake and weasel. You can't do that shit because that's disrespectful to me and my platform.
You don't put your set of ideals on another grown person. You don't have a right to get mad at someone else's opinion. You guys are starting to play gods on earth. Your opinion is your fucking opinion. That should not break up a friendship. So you niggas that's married, y'all wife think the same thing you think? Or do you think the same thing your wife think? I'm starting to see now, boy. We got some group think shit going on, like I said. So since we all in a group, right? When you niggas get married and all that, do your wife think what you think, or do you think what your wife think?
I want you guys to focus on the meal ticket. I don't know if that's a male or a female. It says, but you invested in the man's personal life. I will cash app somebody $100 right now if they can show me where I talked about Kwame Brown's personal life. This is why we can't have the conversation, because people would rather joke it away disrespected away, ignored away, and not just sit there and say, let me hear your perspective. I'm not invested in his personal life. His personal life is his personal life. And I do know that he was in the chat room when I said that. There's a difference between a fan and a fanatic. A fanatic don't want to hear nobody else's perspective, whatever the person that they like. Because Kwame Brown says a lot about people, you know, you like who you like, you support who you like, etc., etc., etc. So my thought process is, if you're one of his subscribers and you're saying, well, you're talking about his personal life. I said nothing about his personal life, not one time. So for you to, I'm talk about what I say and not what you want to put in my mouth to say. Pause. That's all I ask. To remain fair and impartial, to remain balanced. We got about 10 minutes left.
I don't understand this shit no more. I would never get married if I gotta think everything my motherfucking wife thinks. There's a lot of shit women do I don't get and I'm never gonna get. And I don't want to motherfucking get. And there's a lot of shit I do that they probably ain't gonna get. And they shouldn't want to motherfucking get that either. Mind your motherfucking business. I'ma mind mine. Go get your little toes done and all that shit. I don't get that shit. But I like the way it looks. I ain't finna walk around the mall shop and all that bullshit. But I like it when you finish. What's all this group think we got?
I'm gonna let it finish, y'all. Meal Ticket says, I heard it and I'm confused to where you're going with this, brother. If you heard me say something personal about Kwame Brown, I'm asking you to send me the information in this video that I said something personal about Kwame Brown to disrespect him in any way. And I'll send you $100. Not one time when Kwame Brown was saying the comments or whatever case may be, oh man, you're disrespecting me, you're talking about me personally. But you, as a fan of Kwame Brown, is saying I'm disrespecting him personally and talking about him personally. But Kwame Brown himself never said it. And he was in the comments. His name is in the title. He's tagged in this. So he knows that this is my response. The man himself don't say it, but the fan says it. This is why Tough Love exists.
What's going on? What is all this group think we got going on? Can somebody please tell me? Do I got any more cookies? Look like my chat done got stuck. Did I go off? Let me flip it up and come. Damn, they just cut me off everywhere. Everything I say, they just cut me off. Coming from where I'm from. Y'all back, it look like. I think I was froze for a second. They keep freezing the old busted, but it's all good. How many of y'all eat ice when y'all high? Man, they keep messing with this doggone lie. This messed up.
Okay, April.
But yeah, man. Why I didn't go to college, right? And I'm glad I didn't, because if they taught y'all in college that your opinion means more than your stinking asshole, then they taught you some fucked up shit. They fucked you up. I want to play that Shaft part where, boy, your mama fucked you up. And you just say, boy, that college fucked you up. That shit making you motherfuckers sensitive as hell. What did it say?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, that college that made you motherfuckers sensitive. You motherfuckers can't handle nothing. You know how to spell potato and a bunch of big words, but you motherfuckers can't handle nothing. Fragile motherfuckers.
Says Kwame Live.
Your opinion, my opinion, don't hold any weight. It's my opinion in real life. It doesn't hold any weight. The only way it holds any weight is if you make it, if you allow it. It's your opinion. You motherfuckers want to throw your ideology on another person. I give my perspective and my opinion, and no, that's wrong. Hell no. I would never. The minute you say that, motherfucker, it's my opinion, not you.
6 minutes
What
left.
I got to do with you? I come before you. So you don't make any sense to me. A geeky nigga like me that didn't go to college, that makes no sense to me. Don't be telling me about what you would do because I come before you. And it's my motherfucking opinion. Do that make any sense to somebody? Do that make any sense to somebody? I don't know, that make a whole hell of a lot of sense to me. Even in the dictionary, I come before you. Why the hell you gonna make your opinion above mine? Shit don't make no sense. Some of you motherfuckers, y'all narcissistic as a son bitch. Sit around on YouTube all day and tell your opinion on somebody else, but state it as if it was a fact or some shit. Goodness, bro. Goodness, more Christmas. Man, I'm talking about man. We got to start getting back to watching motherfuckers' integrity, their character, and how they approach the situation. Ain't nobody asked me why you did this. You got to ask the who, the why, the what, the when. Ain't nobody pull up on Kwame and say, hey, Kwame, why did you come in like that? No, they ain't do that. They so educated. They don't need to ask those educated questions. It's just, let me sit down and do a video and say what I don't like. Goddamn, how right was I coming to this internet? Y'all thought I was just a bust. What, mother? Oh, man, I'm 3 minutes past the pass. Man, how right was I coming to the damn internet? Y'all ain't never seen no shit like this bust. I told you I'm a hell of a nigga. Y'all don't want to listen to me. But I'm going to make you hear me, though. Don't you worry. Come on now. Goddamn.
It's 3 minutes left. It's 3 minutes left, man. Y'all calm down. Calm down. Hey, meal ticket, you going off, ain't you?
Told you I'm a hell of a nigga now. I'm going to make you hear me. I'm going to make you hear me now. Cause what type of man would I be if I let your opinion come before me? And what kind of guy would you be if you keep telling me your opinion and typing it in my fucking chat? God damn, you niggas, boy. Shit. Some of you motherfuckers be really wanting me to know your opinion. Motherfucker, I didn't like that, and I used to like you, and now I don't like you. And then I go back and look at about 4 or 5 more videos, and they said that same shit 4 or 5 videos ago. Motherfucker, you love me. Shut up. See you next video, nigga. You gonna come back just to hear something else your motherfucking ass don't like. And I'm gonna tell you again, it's my fucking opinion. Sensitive motherfucker. Shit. I ain't been in nobody chat telling them what you should say and shouldn't say. What? I wasn't raised like that. I wasn't raised to tell nobody what they should or shouldn't say. But when it comes to getting on these platforms to where these kids and these white folks can see a black man in the same exact light that I believe is help pushing in these situations and these altercations with the cops. Some white people are not raised up around black people, and the only time they're introduced to black people is in interviews where they're talking about guns, sex, drugs, killings and taking pride in going to jail. White folks look at that as savagery. That's why your current president back in the day said we are super predators as black men. And all of that is being shaped through this imagery that they're putting on these television shows and these interviews. So those of you who are sheeple and who can't understand my fucking message, just please stay out of my way while I'm giving my mama's cooking. Is all I ask. Cause I'm not over nowhere giving my fucking opinion. If I had a problem with what somebody was saying, I would do what Carcino did. And that's why I have mad respect for Carcino.
I appreciate you.
Carcino is what a person that could be a true friend in real life. A friend or somebody that have an issue with what you're saying or doing, they give you the benefit of the doubt. They come pull up and have a conversation. They don't make no motherfucking video about you. At least that's what I think. I thought. I snapped. Allegedly. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. Did I lose y'all again? Did I lose y'all again? Let me see.
That's it. First of all, I appreciate everybody taking their time to listen to my perspective. For those of you that listen to the start to the finish, for those of you that's going to catch the replay, I'm hoping that you guys can stay throughout the duration of the conversation. Again, I appreciate everybody's perspective. I am on YouTube trying to promote having a tough conversation between men, between women, between communities, and I'm hoping that we all can do something to build better. I appreciate people who create platforms to do just that, to build better. I understand that we're not going to agree about everything, but I definitely also understand that once we disagree, we shouldn't stay upset with each other. We should be able to talk and come to the table, whatever case to be. Salute to Kwame Brown, salute to everybody in the chat, and salute to all the content creators that help share the message, help promote the tough conversation or whatever. We need to stop going at each other and start working with one another. So hopefully I can remind people, promote your message and not the beef. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mario J. This is Tough Love. I appreciate you guys. Be blessed. For those that are fighting at 1-9, for those that's going through hardship, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that you find a positive solution. Never let nobody knock you off your square. A daughter, I'll holler at y'all. Peace.